great one on the ground. You could also put a shaft in the ground this way at an angle and get it pretty close right to your shaft angle. And then when you do your takeaway, make sure that you're staying in front of that as you do your takeaway and less of the under. If you go under, then you would end up hitting the stick. And so that is basically working on a straighter backswing or a straighter takeaway so that you don't get stuck and get too flat. Now, one way that's going to help you with that, I've got an idea, and that's momentum. And so if we can get a little bit faster going back, then what we're going to do is momentum is going to force this club to go straighter back. So one drill that you can do to work on that momentum is actually get started at your address position and just swing it forward first and then swing it straight back. And what you're doing when you swing it forward for about a foot or two and then you swing it back, you're getting a running start. And that momentum is going to help you take that club straighter back. The slower you take your backswing, the more easy it'll be to come inside. Okay, so we want to have a little bit of a pendulum, and so it'll feel more back and forth if you swing the club forward, then swing the club straight back as you get up to the top. One thing to remember when you're doing this, as you're taking this forward, back, and straight back, is making sure that that club face doesn't get too open. Okay, so if that club face, it gets too far open, then what ends up happening is golfers work so hard at trying to close it, and as they try to close it, that'll also produce more of the over the top and out to in. So we can work on a straighter takeaway, going forward, back, and making sure that we're matching our spine. So if I stood straight up, you can see how the toe would be up, and if I got forward in posture, it would match my spine angle. So what that means is that the face didn't roll over, and so often when I see the inside takeaway, I see a lot of this rollover, and that's what ends up causing a lot of that. So if we can go ahead and match the spine on our takeaway, that's another drill that works wonderful. And so you'll see a lot of tour players and a lot of golfers that end up taking away too much to the inside. You'll see that club face being more like that. Okay?